not even Christmas yet, and I'm already undecorating. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. I liked everything that I had decorated with, but I started going around and looking at the things and deciding if I really wanted to keep it, and also whether it fit into the criteria that I have set for myself as a goal. I don't have to get there right away, but one of the things that I want to do is have less stuff, less to carry down to the basement and carry back up for decorating for Christmas, but also have lighter things, smaller things, flatter things, and that will also reduce the amount of space that my Christmas decorations take up, because I had a lot of Christmas decorations. I actually started out with 40 bins. 4 years ago I had 40 bins. In the first year I narrowed it down by half, and I have continued to narrow it down. As I'm decorating, I'm decluttering, but then after I decorate, no matter which season it is, I tend to go around and start pulling things out. So I have quite a few things that I have already undecorated. And it's almost Christmas. It's like less than 2 weeks till Christmas. This one is actually not a Christmas decoration, but it is a red towel, and it's one that I don't really like it. I think it's got like a microfiber in it or something. It's a dish towel, but things cling to it. So it's really one that I never use because I don't like that about it. I really like this. It's very festive, but it's also big and it's wire. I can use it to put things in when I'm storing the Christmas things away, so it's not like it just takes up this much space. But when you've got something that's not real sturdy, you have to take more care with it. And, you know, it's got a bow. I don't want to mash it. So it's one of those things where I could use it, I could keep it, but in the back of my mind, it's like always I have to worry about this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it go. And then also I have my big angel, my tall angel. And I do like her. She's different. I've used her for a few years now. But I want to, if possible, not need the long bin. I may use the long bin, but I don't want to have to use the long bin because I have long items. And because it's harder to carry the long bin upstairs and downstairs, and that's the reason. I'm wanting to make it so that we don't have so much trouble with that sort of stuff going forward. So I've decided, even though I do love her, I'm going to go ahead and let this go. And another thing that I'm going to let go, I've had this one for many years, and I actually knew the lady who painted this. But it's this sleigh, or sled. Isn't it pretty? She actually painted that on there. And I've had it for a long time. I don't know if there's a date on it. I paid $22 for it. The sticker's still on there. I don't know if her... yeah, there she is. Okay, she signed it. Her name was Linda, and it was 1988. So I've had that for that long. I've had that for that long. So 36 years I've had that. But I'm ready to go ahead and let it go because it's a big, bulky item, and it's a little bit heavy too. So those are a couple of things that I am more and more trying to narrow down what I'm keeping. Another item that I'm going to let go of, and it made it through the last cut because I was thinking I might be able to use it somewhere. And I always wanted a pretty tree skirt, and I finally got one. I got this one on sale one year, and it says peace on it, and it matches the colors of a lot of my decorations. But this year I got different decorations because I have the black and white buffalo check curtains, and I got different decorations, and I got the little black throw to put underneath of it. And that won't take up nearly as much space. It won't be as hard to care for. You can see this is going to be kind of big and bulky. And I did try this. I did pull it out and I did try it. But I liked the black thing better. And Pumpkin likes to get under there and lay on everything. So then he gets cat hair on it. And it's harder to get it off of this. So, and I kept it through the last round because I was thinking maybe I might have another place to use it, or what if next year I want to, you know, and then I thought, you know what, no, I'm going to stick with what my criteria is, and I'm not going to keep it. Now, I'm perfectly fine with keeping it because maybe next year I might want to use these colors. But then I thought, okay, but I have the black and white curtains. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably not going to get new, again next year. And it didn't look as good as the black thing. And also it's big and bulky, and I'm just going to let it go. That's just how it's going to be. I'm just going to let it go. So that was one of those that I had to kind of wrestle with and take myself through my particular criteria. So you have to have your own criteria. What are your goals? I love to decorate for Christmas. I love having the Christmas things, but I do want to make things more simple, and sometimes it's just layer by layer that you discover which ones you're ready to let go of and which ones you're kind of not ready to let go of, and kind of narrowing it down bit by bit. I don't know if I'll ever be to the point of I just have, compostable stuff, because we don't really do it that way. We don't have, pine cones and things around here. I know Jean, she does that. Jean Bow, she's told me that she does only compostable stuff. So everything that she brings in to decorate with is stuff that after Christmas, she doesn't have to store it. That is a great way to go if you can do that. But we don't have that option. Neither of us can handle that stuff being in the house, but also I don't have it out in my backyard and I don't want to go pay for it. But anyway, another thing that I decided to do was the nativities that I had in the Pretty Christmas box. The things that I had used in the 6 little shelves by the sink in our kitchen. I decided to go ahead and let some of them go. I didn't let all of them go. And then also the Santas, I'm letting most of those go. This one's the one that has the little candle thing in the back. I've had this one for a long time. It's really old. I don't know when I got that one. And then this one, he's really cute. Over on the mantle, I had my boards. You can see I've changed it a little bit. I've changed a few things around here. That's pretty much what I've been doing. I decorated, and then I just kind of played decorating for the past, 2 weeks. So anyway, I have this one, and I realized I have a music one too. You wind it up, and I was looking at them, and it's the same figurine. It's just one's a music thing, so it's a little bit bigger and laid out a little differently, but otherwise it's the same. And so I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and let this one go, and I kept the one that plays music. Oh, here's another Santa that's going. This one reminded me of my little niece's. She has red hair, a little light, strawberry blonde hair. And my nieces had strawberry blonde hair. I'm going to go ahead and let that go, and the little stand that it had with it. And one of my boys, my little boys, this one has a peppermint thing. And it's cute, but I find it very difficult to decorate with this one. I actually took the Boyd's Bears back off of the tree, and so now it's back to being a Dollar Tree tree again. I left the one that's a little angel at the top. The other ones I put around the house in little places, and also in the rest of them in a basket. These candy canes, I was decorating with these. I took those off. I had put these on the tree. These are thread spools with old threads and fabrics wrapped around them, made into candy canes. And this little Noel, these ornaments. This is a Boyd's. It's an angel. It's an ornament, and it's a icicle thing. I do really like it, but it's one of those things that's very delicate, and when I try hanging it on the tree, I never really like where it's at. So I had hung it in another place, and I did like it there, but you really I couldn't see it very well. And so I decided to just go ahead and let it go. And that way I don't have to worry about it getting broken. Somebody else can enjoy it. I'm done worrying about it. And let's see. I have this heart. I've had this for many years as well, probably since back in the 80s. I don't know. But I had this hanging on a doorknob. So I had hung things through the house with on the doorknobs. But I decided to just go ahead and let it go. And this little guy, he's so cute. He's so soft. His name is Hannah. I named him after a little friend of ours. Her name is Hannah. But he's big enough. I mean, he's got a big enough thing. I could put him on my wrist and carry him around. But I thought, I'm not going to do that. I put him on the tree, and I was like, well, I don't really like it there. And I moved it all around and put it different places. And I just decided to go ahead and let it go because I couldn't find a place that I really wanted to put it. And we have this. I had hung this on a doorknob as well. And it can be, you can put like gifts or something inside of here. So I may use it to put gifts in for somebody. But if not, it's definitely going. I'm just going to go ahead and let it go. I'm not going to use it anywhere. In our, we believe in Santa Claus. I changed the things on the kitty dining area, and I decided to go ahead and let this sign go. My Joy Trivet. This thing's heavy. I do like it, but it's heavy, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it go. Now this one does fit into my criteria. It is flat, and it is very light, but it's also paper, and I never put it up anywhere anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and let it go. Maybe somebody can use it this year. Maybe they have kids or something and they would enjoy that. And I think the last thing, yeah, I think it's my nativity set that I had out in the garage. And I did put it out in the living room. And then I decided to just go ahead and let it go. I enjoyed it for a few days. And then I was ready to not have so much stuff sitting around. And I put the nativity dish that I had underneath of it, I put that back up in the shelf as a little happy because I didn't have anywhere else that I wanted to put it. But it is something that if I needed a small platter type dish, I could grab it out. And it doesn't take up any extra space really in the cabinet. Hi, Pumpkin. You want to tell him what today is? Huh? You going to tell him what today is? Is today your special day? Yeah, it's been 9 years since you came here, huh? Yeah, today is 9 years since Pumpkin followed Randy home. Let me know down in the comments if you did any decluttering along with me today. And do you do the same thing? Do you go around and decorate and decorate and decorate and undecorate all the way till Christmas? Till next time, happy decluttering. Bye.